All right, let's get this going. Josh, you want to take your shades off real quick so we can...
Well, why would he have to do that? It's an audio podcast.
I'm actually good, thank you.
No, well, it's just we have a video portion. Like they can see us too on YouTube. So I think it's kind of disrespectful. Like shades indoors, and you're not letting.
Well, I mean that's kind of offensive, Chris, because I just went to the eye doctor. I'm supposed to be wearing these right now.
Oh,
I know that you don't care about my well-being.
Okay.
But I mean, it's fine, dude.
The eye doctor. So the eye doctor prescribed those Louis Vuitton sunglasses that are on your face.
Louis Vuitton.
He said sunglasses. I just kind of grabbed, the first pair that was in my car. I didn't really think about it too much,
Oh yeah, how much did those cost?
You don't really pay attention to price, do you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know?
I don't know.
They look great.
Okay, so could you at least take your hoodie down? Like the hoodie's up, like you're trying to hide from somebody. Like,
this is just kind of my vibe right now. I actually have the headphones on over my hoodie.
Yeah,
so,
I noticed that.
It's part of the look, if you've noticed.
The Yeezy Gap hoodie that you have on.
It's a little cold in here. It's chilly.
It's not.
I want to keep this on.
It's 85.
It's freezing.
Texas,
it's
85.
According to my Hermes Apple Watch, it's about 65 degrees in here.
Oh, okay. So Hermes, I haven't even heard of that brand. What is that? How much did that cost?
I don't know.
You don't even know about Hermes?
So the other stuff you have to keep on, but the 450s, are these also the Easy
these?
450? Yeah, these. The things you just put on the table. The shoe you just put up on the table.
The podiatrist.
These were at my
prescribed those, right?
door, actually, whenever I was leaving. And yeah, they're recommended by my podiatrist, of course. I'm just really into my health lately,
This is another prescription shoe.
Do you even go to the doctor, Chris? Like, you don't know about any of this stuff.
Yeah, this is a medical shoe diagnosed.
They prescribed a Yeezy 450.
This is the American healthcare system.
Can I get the number for your doctors? Like all of them. I just want to go to your doctors.
You want to wear the shoes?
I want to be you.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family.
Hi.
Right off the bat, we have a Patreon. Before you even say hi.
Please.
$5 a month. You can support your local on the internet podcast. And I'm Chris Collins.
I'm Josh Rodriguez.
I'm Alex Wilson.
And this week we watched Gaia. And before we talk about Gaia, we're going to talk about what we've been watching.
Shit, hold on one second, dude.
Oh, what now?
Sorry, dude.
What?
I think we should start off by saying, welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, the unofficial podcast of Hollywood. Do we want to keep pushing that?
Sure. I can redo it.
You want to redo it?
I didn't like that take
Okay.
anyway.
All right.
Let's keep all this in, by the way.
All right, sorry.
I'm editing all this out. Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family.
Hey.
This week we watched Gaia. Before we talk about Gaia, we're going to talk about what we've been watching. I didn't say the unofficial podcast.
It's all right.
I was like,
Run it
when's
back.
it coming?
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family.
Howdy.
Wait. Run it back one more time.
There we go.
Run it back one more time.
There you go.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family. The unofficial podcast of Hollywood.
Fuck yeah.
This week we watched Open Season. We didn't watch Open Season. Run it back one more time. Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family.
Hey.
This week we missed the unofficial podcast. I'm editing all this out, by the way.
No.
Yeah, I'm editing all this out. Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family.
Hey.
We're the...
If it doesn't flow off the tongue, then just fuck it.
Run it back one more time. Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family. The unofficial podcast of Hollywood.
I fucking hate that button, dude.
This week we watched Gaia. Before we talk about Gaia, we're going to talk about what we've been watching.
You're Chris.
I'm Chris Collins.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Alex.
Great.
And that's Josh.
Yeah.
I'm Josh.
So stick around at the end of the show. We're going to do games, trivia, and all that. And hey, we have a Patreon. If you like our content, if you want to support a local podcast that's on the internet.
If you have extra money and you want to give us some extra money.
Yeah.
If you want to listen to a bonus episode every month, that's
bonus episode, access to the
crux
Discord.
of it.
It is. It's a bonus episode and access to the Discord and
Pictures of Chris's ass.
All right. I mean, don't.
Why are you gonna fucking reveal what's behind the paywall to people that are not?
It's better to present it as an advertised thing than like, surprise, it's Chris's ass. Because then
I guess
you know
it is incentive.
There you go. See, now you get it.
Chris's wide ass.
His boxy ass.
Do you like the general aesthetic of a Slender Man? Then you're gonna love what's beyond our Patreon
Just
paywall.
a long boy, dude.
Fucking Greyhound boy.
I will say that out of all of us, I think I could twerk the best. I think I could take a twerking class and get pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I would disagree, but you know. Anyways, we have a Patreon, behind the scenes stuff, Discord. I always say behind the scenes stuff. There's not.
No, I mean sometimes.
Sometimes.
We'll do a little something for you.
Discord.
Absolutely none. Sometimes.
Shout out to the Blood Relays. That's where it's really at, the Discord. But $5 minimum, by the way. I like to stress that it's minimum. And
you can do more.
You can. You're not forced to by any means.
You can do $4.99. We'll probably just spare the extra cent. It's fine.
Yeah. But let's get right into what we've been watching, boys.
Let's do it. This is the watch list.
I would like to kick it off this week.
Please go.
Is that okay with the boys?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
All right. So right off the bat, first thing I watched was The Guilty on Netflix.
Jake Gyllenhaal, Anton Fuqua.
Yep.
Directed by Anton Fuqua and Nick Alada Pizza.
Nick Alada
Yes.
Pizza, who is the writer and creator of True Detective,
Are The Vibe.
seasons 1
AKA
and
the
2.
show The Vibe.
Yeah.
AKA Brooding in Cars with Boys.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, season 1 and season 3 only for True Detective. Just
Yeah.
FYI.
yeah.
No disrespect to.
Season 2 was rushed, okay? I'm not putting that on my boy Nick Alada Pizza.
I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Did you all finish season 2? Because I only got like halfway through.
I did and had no idea what the fuck I watched.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so
Shouts to Rachel McAdams, though.
Rachel McAdams was great.
Great actress.
Great actress.
Who also slept a lot with Jake Gyllenhaal. Just to bring it back to The Guilty.
Oh.
She dated
Like
Jake Gyllenhaal.
okay.
Oh, shout out to that, I guess. But anyways, The Guilty, it was pretty solid. I will say you still kind of get that nihilistic, harsh, dark worldview come through from Nick Alada Pizza in the dialogue.
But directed by Anton Fuqua, though.
Yeah. What did he do besides this?
Right off the bat, I want to say he did 12 Years a Slave. Hold on. Let me check.
If you're wrong, you are a racist.
I'll edit all this out.
No, I'm pretty sure he did.
I'm editing all this out.
He did
right.
Les Mis and
No, he
Persona.
didn't.
He did. What are
Nobody
some other,
will ever hear this, and I
some
promise you
French
that.
films?
I am editing all this out.
He did The Magnificent Seven.
Magnificent Seven, great.
God damn it, he did not do 12 Years a Slave. No, he did The Equalizer, Southpaw, which is a fucking great movie with
That
Jake
is a great
Gyllenhaal.
movie, yeah.
Fuck, I can't say that one. Brooklyn's Finest, Tears of the Sun. Wait a second.
These all sound like fucking dad movies.
Maybe he produced them or something.
Hold on. Apparently he directed... No, what the fuck? I hate this.
What? Are you on IMDb?
Yeah.
Whatever.
But
IMDb.
Here's also the thing, though. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Fuck
Doesn't
it.
matter.
Sorry.
It's fine. Movie podcast.
Movie podcast. We just do movies.
We just do research. The Guilty, very solid movie. I will say, I don't want to spoil anything, but I have a very big problem with the last 30 seconds of the movie.
How does it end?
He did do Tears of the Sun.
I don't give... Okay, great. But I don't give a fuck. This isn't a big spoiler. It kind of is, but fuck it. It ends with a news info bomb. Fuck you. You
to
fucked
like
up.
wrap up the narrative?
Yep.
That's whack.
Yep. Sucks. Take that out. It's a 10 times better movie.
Damn.
It's to the point that I almost edited it out and posted it.
Oof.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like
Then you would
I
have
was
drawn
like,
the ire of that one editor.
Yeah. Like, you don't understand. You don't live in L.A. and pay $3,000 for a closet.
Granted, I haven't seen that. It feels like that's one of those...
Producer notes.
No.
Studio
yes.
notes.
Yeah, like they're like,
studio
wrap
notes.
it up faster.
Like, hey, somebody's not going to understand. Here's the thing, though. Didn't need it.
A test screening, though.
Maybe, yeah.
Test
something
screening,
like that.
test audience was like,
somebody's like,
what
wait,
happens?
fuck you, figure it out. If you're that dumb, if you're that dumb, sorry, you just don't get the movie, and that sucks for you. But the majority of people, I think, are insulted by that. Me personally, I am. Or it's like, have more faith in your audience that they actually have a brain in their skull.
Honestly, no, dude. The people that will watch this movie, the Deads of the world.
3 heads.
Yeah, they're going to be like, okay, cool, thank you. You know what I mean? Like,
oh no, I get it.
They need a nice little pin on it. Whereas we, as 5-head cinephiles,
what, 6 heads even maybe.
Yeah. So you guys haven't seen it?
No.
Okay. Well, I would be excited for you guys to watch it so you can share my opinion.
Fair enough.
I saw the part where he's in the control room and he's like, ah. I saw that.
Yeah, that's a line.
Jake Gyllenhaal is fucking neato, though.
He's great.
He's always great.
He's
in
always
everything.
Good. He's
excellent.
Low key, subtle beast.
Dude, he learned how to sail for a fucking Prada cologne commercial.
Yeah, method acting.
Fucking A.
Acting to breathe the dragon's breath.
To tell the lie that tells the truth.
Yes. So one more complaint I have with The Guilty is it shouldn't have shown any shot from outside the call center. It only went outside.
Should have stayed in there.
Yeah, it only went outside the call center a couple times, and I was like, no.
Yeah, keep it all in there so it feels more like claustrophobic and you're stuck.
Yeah, because he's dealing with like different stuff, and then all you heard was the audio from his perspective because that's all you get.
Yeah,
and then he would call different people to coordinate in highway patrol. This person, descriptions. This person,
cool.
patrol cars. He's like trying to triangulate stuff, right? And then at one point, only a handful of times, it would show like a cop pulling a car over, and then it would go back to the call center. I'm like, why do that?
Yeah.
It's so much more immersive to stay in Jake Gyllenhaal's perspective of like, I don't get to see it pull up. I only get to hear sirens. I only get to hear this or what.
Yeah,
that was I'm like, no, take that out.
That sounds like another focus group thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It sounds like another fucking like studio or focus group note where they're like,
how do I know they got pulled over?
Wait, or should we show shots of that? And it's like, no.
Yeah.
Do something unique.
Is it
be fucking bold and brave enough to do something unique?
Is it in real time?
Essentially, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's all one night.
That's awesome.
Okay, cool.
So yeah,
That's cool.
but it's a great movie. I highly recommend it.
Nice.
Besides those minor complaints, it sounds like I'm dogging on it, but I think it's a great movie.
Is it leaning more towards dad movie or smart movie?
Oh, it's leaning more towards smart movie, but it's a dad
It's a
movie
dad
too.
movie.
Yeah.
Smart dad movie, dude.
It's yeah. He might not fall asleep for it. Maybe if that's it's like a wow. You know, he's leaning forward. What?
Dad finished a movie.
Yeah,
That's
one of those.
That's the high tier.
Yeah. Dad was like, oh wow.
Oh my goodness.
He's pretty good.
He leaned forward in his lazy boy. You know,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
He didn't crank her back. He didn't crank her back and hit a nini
Fucking me.
like a fucking Looney Tunes character. Fucking
There's like a big bubble coming out of his mouth as he sleeps, or his nose.
yeah.
That's great.
So check it out. We also in theaters rewatched a 4K remaster of A Clockwork Orange.
Ooh.
Still slaps. Still great movie.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I haven't seen that movie since I was in high school. Probably like sophomore year of high school.
It's different as an adult, huh?
It really do.
Yeah.
It really do that.
Yeah.
How is trying to keep up with the vernacular after this many years?
You know, like I definitely picked up on it a lot more this time. And also, I guess that was just the writing of the era where it's like we have our own slang.
It's like
no authors at the time didn't understand slang.
Yeah.
It's like, let's just make up some shit. The old in out. Am I right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels a little goofy.
Yeah.
But Frank Miller did that shit with The Dark Knight Returns. That has a lot of weird slang that like, you know, the members like the Sons of Batman, like that's not a thing, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I tried to read the Clockwork Orange novel, and it was just so insane. I was like, you have to like read it with a
There's a
vocabulary.
dictionary.
Yeah, there's an actual dictionary that
Wow.
to translate the slang. It's like, oh, get your fuzzy warbles on that one, brother. And it's like, what are you talking about? And it's like,
I love
He's
that
like, "Shut the
character
door."
so much, and it is like a pre-Joker.
yeah,
You know,
absolutely, absolutely,
but it's like the first.
yeah.
You know,
Like the first
Total insanity.
total insane,
The
sociopath.
yeah, dude, and like you can't have a movie like Joker without Clockwork Orange.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
And
Very good point.
It fucking sucks though that like the people that gravitate to those characters and love those characters are fucking, you know, You know,
Yeah.
you know
the
what I'm
original.
talking-
I'm the Joker, baby.
Yeah.
They're incels.
Yeah. Before that word existed.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
Yep. They're like, you don't understand how dark it is inside my mind.
Yeah,
Those types of guys.
yeah, dude.
The cringe lords.
God.
Yeah.
So
But still, that character's fucking incredible. Malcolm McDowell, dude. Come on.
Fucking incredible.
Kills
Just
it.
a performance for the ages. And, like, I don't think, to my knowledge, like, he had a role after that was as I mean, obviously not as prominent, but, like, I don't know that he got the work that he deserved for, like, how much he killed that fucking role.
I agree. Yeah. I agree. He kind of, like, that's his iconic role. So,
Man.
Yeah.
is
And,
what it
like,
is.
even the devices in his eye, like, the fact that any actor would allow that to be done to them, that, like, would not happen nowadays.
Borderline torture.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, like, that's not okay nowadays.
Fuck no.
They're like, we'll CG that.
Yeah, like he like the stuff he did on The Shining and the stuff he did with The Clockwork Orange. Like, yeah, no, like there's no way.
Yeah, now Hollywood's like, don't. Okay.
It stops scarring actors forever.
All these darn snowflakes getting in the way of our good filmmaking.
For sure.
You can't pin people's eyes open and slap them in the face anymore. No, hit them for real. No, I want it to be real. Fuck them. Don't tell them either. Just fucking slap them in the face.
Do you know? Did you finish the
That's how
novel?
you make good films.
Did you finish the novel?
No,
Okay. Do you know if Ludwig van Beethoven was like a huge part in the book?
I don't know. I'm sure it was. You don't think it was?
No. I just mean like Stanley Kubrick and the choices that he makes for music, dude, and like the
Yeah.
placement of them and like how he chooses to pair cinematography with music. What?
I was just thinking of like that scene when he puts on Beethoven and he's like a bit of the old Ludwig van, and then it's like bing, 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 and it just flashes around his room, and then it cuts to him basically like coming in his pants.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, I love whenever he says Ludwig van, like the
Yeah.
entire movie. He never says Beethoven, I don't think.
yeah,
But fuck, it's so good. And of course, yeah, like I was saying, the cinematography with music, it's just he's the master, man.
yeah, it's great.
Based on his treatment with The Shining, I would say no. But I haven't read Clockwork Orange.
His treatment with The Shining.
But how it doesn't match.
Follow- yeah, it doesn't follow the book.
It doesn't follow the book's plot or a lot of their.
Yeah, like I wonder what Stanley Kubrick added from the book.
Right.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, who knows? Not me. Not this. Not this movie podcast. He is my favorite director, and I don't know.
Yeah. Does it still? Where does it rank in your Stanley Kubrick filmography?
Oof, that's a good question.
You should do a tier list for Kubrick movies.
Yeah. So, 2001 is obviously the
S
number
tier,
one.
S,
S
yeah.
tier.
Full Metal Jacket also
Is
S.
it also S? Or what is
It's
also
A.
S? A.
It's Clockwork Orange is A. Lolita's at the fucking bottom tier. I hate that movie.
Well, it's
Also-
2021.
Also, yeah. Also, Barry Lyndon's. I never liked that ever.
No.
Um,
I don't like that the main actor in Barry Lyndon is an American.
the actor.
Yeah, that main dude.
I didn't
Like
realize
that
that.
just doesn't like what?
That's the guy that became film worker, though, right?
No.
Oh, separate guy.
Yeah, different guy.
Oh, okay. Shout out to the documentary Film Worker, though. Check that out if you're a Kubrick fan.
Fuck yeah, it's
a great
neato.
one.
Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Definitely hasn't seen it.
No, I love it.
You just lied.
No, I didn't.
You just lied.
There's a
Just lie
part.
to your friends, man.
Name
No, I
one
didn't.
line from Film Worker.
where he's like, this clock won't work unless it's orange. We gotta paint it orange.
Shit, I guess he has seen it.
See,
Great.
All right. One last thing I watched, Squid Game.
yeah.
Everybody's all
Yeah,
aboard the
everyone's
hype
talking about
train. Yeah, so I'm sure you guys saw it as well.
Yes.
Josh?
No.
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 Did you finish it?
Yes. Yes, I did.
How long is it?
9 episodes?
10.
10.
So-
Jesus, you watched 10 hours of television this week?
Here's the thing, man. When a show is good,
You just go.
I
burn it.
go through it. And it is hard for me to find. I've said this before. I'm jaded. I
Yeah.
can't like if it doesn't suck me in, and if like the viewing is a chore, I don't finish it. Or it takes me 2 months to finish a series or something.
Right.
Where it's like I painstakingly get through an episode every week. Or
I just want to get sucked.
when it's when it's good, you just go through it. You're excited to watch the next
Yeah.
one. And the way they structure the show is so perfect. They mastered the arc of each episode, where it's like a great mix of character development, battle royale like games. It's like the Hunger Games. You know the premise, right? Basically.
No, I know nothing about this show. I've seen like the big statue. That's it.
Okay, it's like battle royale. It's it's a Korean show, and basically
They have to play games in order to survive.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's prize money, etc. But
it's
deeper than that. But that's the elevator pitch.
Okay.
and basically every episode ends perfectly with the cliffhanger, and you're like, well, I gotta
time to
watch it.
start the next.
Yeah.
And
And
you watch it as well?
Yeah, I watched it over the course of like 2 or 3 days.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Damn.
And it's bingeable because like, oh, what's the next game gonna be? What's
Yeah,
the next,
it keeps
like,
you guessing
challenge?
about not just like the games, but like a character's motivations or who they really are and shit. It's so good.
Very good show.
Yeah, everyone is watching this show.
Yeah, and it's Netflix's #1 show right now. Like ever.
great.
Like the most streamed thing they've ever done.
I read
What
that
the
the
fuck?
people that they bought it from are now suing Netflix because they're like, well, it was ours first and we wanted all the money or something like that. Like they're getting sued by the South Korean TV provider that they bought it from, apparently.
Oh, because they probably didn't like their deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, wait a
After the
second.
fact.
Exactly.
Of course,
Oh, it blew up? Well, then more money, please.
Yeah.
Like,
Netflix is like, nah.
yeah.
No thing.
This is America's now.
Yeah. Anyways.
There's only one thing I didn't like about it, but it would be sort of spoilers-ish to
I
say.
agree. I didn't know what you don't like about it. Anyways. Well, I guess we'll
They
talk
kill
about
off your favorite person, dude.
Well, I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah. It's good. I have qualms with the last episode. That's all I'll say.
All right, fair enough.
But definitely big recommend, worth watching, worth all the hype in my opinion.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like the most popular thing, you see how popular it is, and you're like, yeah, whatever. But then like I started it, and I was like, this is the shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm into it.
Big reco.
Yeah.
That's it for me, fam.
Alex, you want to continue?
Other than Squid Game, I watched The Phantom Thread.
Nice.
Finally.
Fuck yeah.
I
dude.
love that movie.
First thing I want to talk about is the fact that the soundtrack is one of the best I've heard in fucking forever.
Dude, fuck yes.
It sounds like it's so well written that it sounds like classical music that's already been around for several hundred years.
Yep, iconic as fuck already. Yep.
excellent.
I'm
The whole-
so happy you watched
The
it. dude.
whole vibe of it, Daniel Day-Lewis's character,
Daniel
and-
Day-Deezies, baby.
and his
Ooh.
relation, dude. Just fucking watch it.
Their dynamic together,
Yeah.
dude. Vicky Krieps, who's like a virtual unknown before this, she fucking steals the show.
Killed it.
From Daniel Day-Deezies, dog.
Yeah.
And he like under-delivers to like let her shine. Oh my god.
Dude, the last scene is like one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. Ever.
Yes,
I was watching
dude.
it like,
Shout out to Paul Tommy Andes,
dude,
Kiss me before I'm sick again.
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just the fucking,
fucking lovely, dog.
fucking, no, one word, lovely.
Fucking lovely and beautiful. Fucking A, dude.
The sword of Christ, lovely.
Jesus Christ. It's so fucking
Dude,
lovely.
yeah.
But the cinematography, dog, and the fucking dude, like seriously, one of my favorite shots in cinema history, dude, is the mounted shot on the fucking old ass car,
Yes.
and it's like still shaking.
Car mounts, bro.
On that cobblestone street, and you're like,
Oh, fucking.
The grip's like, hey, this car's kind of doesn't have much suspension. Should we stabilize that? PTA's like,
fuck no.
no.
Yeah, dude.
Leave that shit bumpy and rugged like the Model T it is. Whatever the
I
fuck.
bricked and mortared in my jeans, dude,
Yeah.
when I saw that shit, man. I cobblestone bricked in my pants.
Yeah.
created a brick and mortar.
Yeah.
Like an establishment. It just has lovely on the front of it.
Yeah, dude.
They filmed that on a fucking old amusement park railroad track where they haven't done any maintenance, and it's just like buck up.
Dude,
You get
and-
off, and your spine is like,
Dude, in all seriousness,
Permanent damage.
yeah,
the script is perfect.
yeah.
It is a perfect length, perfect dialogue. Like, even whenever he's like, "Are you an assassin?"
Dude,
Are you
love that line.
Oh my!
Are you
sitting here to kill me.
Yeah. Dude, I cannot handle conflict before breakfast. I was like, dude, I've never related to such an old crotchety motherfucker so much. Like,
God, and like even he's so crotchety, and like for a New Year's celebration, he
that
goes
was-
to the party to like take her away from the party. Like, no, you're gonna be with me.
Like a Mormon dad.
Yeah. Oh my god,
It's a
dude.
good fucking movie. I think it's a
My
metaphor.
blood pressure goes up when I hear about this movie. It's just,
Yeah.
it's fuck, man. That's like,
It's one of your favorites for sure. You've talked about it a lot.
woo.
I think it's a metaphor for Paul Thomas Anderson's relationship with his filmmaking and
And Maya Rudolph.
maybe Maya. I don't know, maybe just relationships in general. But I think that's like he's out chasing the filmmaking thing over and over and over in perfection and all that, and then there's some woman just like slow down.
Yeah, and he's
then
like,
that's
"This is
the
my calling."
manifestation.
Yeah,
and
it feels very autobiographical for sure.
that's the vibe I got when I watched
Yeah.
it. But
And one of the most beautiful scenes in film history, dude, is seeing his mother like in his fever dream.
Dude.
And it's just like the silhouette of like her in her wedding dress. It's like it's the exact picture.
yeah,
And
It's like slightly supernatural, but still like, dude.
it's a fever dream.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't say enough good things about that movie, man.
it's great. All right, so here's the part where you ruin
No,
the
no.
last two.
No, please don't ruin this,
no,
dude.
no.
leave
I'm
it
not
at
gonna do that.
I'm on such a high right now,
Yeah.
dude.
So I loved Squid Game. I loved Phantom Thread. I also watched Dave Chappelle's The Closer.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay,
I did,
all
I
right.
did too actually.
It's fucking excellent.
Nice.
There's not much else to say. You
There's-
didn't like it so much?
the weakest of his specials, I'd say. Still, it's good. It's fine.
I heard there's a lot of transphobic.
Of course there is, and that's my issue with it.
Mm.
Let it go, dude. It's getting old when you're.
It was almost the entire subject matter of the special.
Yes, where it's like, okay, so you made a special, and then your next two specials were defending the other one about like the backlash you're getting. Where it's like, just move on and tell jokes. You
Yeah.
know, like if you really don't care so much about it, like you're trying to say, like, oh, Twitter's not real, I don't give a fuck. Why are two of your specials basically about the backlash you're getting from the LGBTQ
That's true.
community? It's like, I think he's great. He's funny. There are Dave Chappelle jokes sprinkled throughout, but
Right.
to me, the last special is like breadcrumbed, like where it's like, oh, there's the funny that I want.
Yeah,
Where
it's
the rest is just like him being that pseudo philosopher type stuff, where it's like, you're smart, I get it, but also, I don't know. Man.
he's becoming in his older age. He's becoming more like a less screamy George Carlin near the end,
Yeah.
where he's just telling sort of anecdotes and like it feels less belly laugh and more like, ha, that is true bits.
Exactly.
But it's still incredibly well crafted. Like a ton of things come back to I don't know the fucking terms,
He's
but
just so fucking smart, man.
Yeah.
he's
like,
smart. He makes some good points, like poignant points, but he also like he focuses too much about that the
whole trans
stuff, the gay community coming after him and stuff like that. He focuses too much on that. It's
there are
annoying.
two people in the audience that I noticed throughout the whole special that I was like, they're not having a good time.
Yeah,
they're
I
just
saw
like,
that. Yeah, I saw that too. They would cut to the wide of everyone laughing, and there was two like right front and center that basically were just like, "This is not funny."
Oh,
Guess what color their hair is? I'm just kidding.
well, you're not wrong.
Yeah, but
green.
yeah, but yeah, there was stuff where I was just like, please, can you just tell more jokes? This is getting
Yeah.
exhausting.
And
But
you know what's a
still
crazy?
funny, though.
I feel like he has done a great job. I mean, granted, I haven't seen The Closer yet. I feel like he's done a great job in like maturing with his comedy. Like, obviously, at a certain point, he can't tell the same jokes that he was telling in like 2000, whenever he was like an up and coming comic. Granted, he was still fucking huge at the time. I just mean like your jokes have to evolve. Like just like musicians, and like you can't sing about like heartbreak and shit like that when you're like married with kids, you know, like it has to evolve and you have to find ways. So like maybe that's like one of the only real hurdles that he has going right now.
Well, he's like the biggest comedian on earth right now,
Right.
probably. So it's
Yeah.
like he's just under the microscope. For if it was about some completely other thing, then he would still be under the same.
And I think
you know.
he's past like, you know, the fucking, and I don't mean any disrespect for like the Jerry Seinfeld, like anecdotal,
yeah,
every
like,
day.
Look at this hat. How do you wear this hat?
Exactly. I
Yeah.
feel like he's past that, and it's more so about like what he is going through, and that's always been what he's about. You know,
Yeah.
like it's not like airplane jokes and shit. You know,
No, yeah.
It's funny is I watched.
but I haven't seen it. So.
I watched The Closer and then I turned on Seinfeld right after, and every episode of Seinfeld starts with like a 1 minute bit of him in a comedy club, and it was literally that bit. It was like, how are you supposed to wear this hat? I mean, it has flaps, and I was like, this is garbage compared to just watching Dave Chappelle in 2021.
Yeah.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
Jerry Seinfeld's his last special was fun. Like it's funny, but like
Yeah, but it's
you
literally-
have to take Jerry Seinfeld where it's like he's a surface level comedian.
Exactly.
And it's well crafted for what it is, but like he does not reveal anything about himself.
Exactly, and that's one of my problems with his comedy is
Yeah.
that, like, well, for one thing, his last special was literally a greatest hits of his intro bits from Seinfeld, the TV show. So if you watched that show, you've heard all of those jokes over 20 years ago.
Oh wow.
Really?
So, like, I didn't enjoy that one bit.
Yikes.
Maybe I wasn't thinking of the last one. It was like semi recent.
Really?
Yeah.
I might have not seen that then.
I don't know.
But lastly, so I watched Phantom Thread, Squid Game, The Closer, all really good things. But the best thing I watched this week, Sexy Beast Season 2. Let's go, baby!
There it is.
Damn it, Alex. You were right there. You were doing so good.
Sexy Beast Season 2 is just as good as Season 1.
Oh, is it?
There's already a season 2.
Here's the thing. You know for a fact that they filmed them all at the same time because it's been like a couple months since
Exactly.
the first season.
What the fuck?
And-
that or they're extremely easy to produce, which I doubt.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's fine. It's fine. It's exactly like the first season.
So it's garbage bullshit.
It's fast food TV, and the main problem I have with it is that, and I said this last time, is that everyone is hot when they take their makeup off. I want
Yeah.
someone to be fooled into being forced on TV to say, yes, I'll date this person I'm not attracted to.
Yeah.
Do it. Be brave.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Great.
Oh wait, you had one more thing. What was it, Alex? Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You're
thanks,
welcome.
Alex.
That was it.
Appreciate that. I'd rather listen to that for an hour than watch Sexy Beast, just so you know.
It's pretty smart TV.
All right. Moving on.
If you're a 3-head, go ahead.
I also watched A Clockwork
Ghosts?
Orange.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But yes, that's what it is. I watched 13 Ghosts.
Nice.
I rewatched
Fuck yeah.
a classic
Did you really?
Spooky Scary.
Spooky scary.
I watched a classic Spooky Scary yesterday, and it still kind of holds up, man.
Fuck
Really?
yeah. Matthew Lillard, baby.
Yeah,
I feel like is it more actiony because I don't feel like it's spooky.
dude, parts are pretty fucking spooky.
Is it?
It's a fun spooky scary. It's like a haunted. Like, of course, when I was a kid, it fucking terrified me.
Yes.
Right.
Now, looking at it, it's super campy. Some of the acting is, leaves some to be imagined.
It's an early 2000s horror movie.
Yes, but it's still fucking a lot of fun, and I still love the lore that they built around this movie. It's no surprise to me that it didn't do that great. Like, there's no 14 ghosts.
Isn't it a remake? Isn't
Actually,
it?
don't know.
Oh, I thought it was.
Alexa, is the movie 13 Ghosts a remake?
Here's something I found on the web. According to ign.com, 13 Ghosts is a remake of the William Castle horror classic about a family that inherits a spectacular old house from an eccentric uncle.
Oh, wow.
That's enough, Alexa.
There you go.
Starring Matthew Lillard.
Yes.
Shannon Elizabeth. So,
Oh, Shannon Elizabeth. Fucking
yeah.
Great actress.
Monk. Who's that guy?
Tony Shalhoub.
There you go. Tony Shalhoub.
Okay.
It's still fun, you
Good
know?
spooky scary, huh?
It's a neat little spooky scary. It's not spooky. It's not emphasis on spooky, not as much emphasis on scary.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Spooky scary. You know what I mean? Like,
Gotcha.
Super camp.
yeah. And it's
it
just a
is.
fun, good old fun town fashion dumb time.
There you go.
Spooky.
Spooky.
It's a good old summer fun, top down, spooky scary convertible time.
Spooky scary.
All right.
That's it for me.
Nice. Shall we get into the movie this week, which is Gaia?
All right.
So, Josh, do you have anything you want to say right off the bat to both of us? I'm just wondering.
Because you suggested this one, and you also suggested Prisoners of Ghostland, if I remember correctly.
That was Chris, man.
Was it?
No, I'm just gonna say for it was you for argument's sake.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Fuck you, man.
Hey, man.
So it sounds like I'm the true cinephile here.
Prisoners was you?
I think prisoners was me. Prisoners of the Ghostland was you.
No.
So we-
Prisoners of the Ghostland was you, dog.
Nah, you were like, I love Nicolas Cage. It's Rage Cage.
Yeah, I remember when you said that.
Gaia
Yeah.
was me, and Gaia.
Oh.
Okay.
Like, I'm gay.
No regrets, dog. I fucking really liked this movie a lot.
Actually, it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. I think you were in a bad mood when you watched the movie, to be honest,
Yeah.
Alex.
Okay, let me tell you what the fuck I had to go through to watch this fucking movie.
I would love to hear this.
Okay, here's exactly what happened. Here, and this is okay. All right.
Whenever you're ready.
To find where a movie is, I've been told to look for. I search it on Apple TV. So I searched Gaia, and that's supposed to show you where it's available to stream. Apple TV doesn't present any other options because if you want to watch it on Prime, you have to search Gaia 2021, which I do for all my movies. I search the year they came out because that's user-intuitive fucking shit. My problem is that I started streaming it, and then Apple TV does not allow you to cast it to your TV unless you own an Apple TV box. So not only do you have to own an Apple product iPhone, be subscribed to Apple TV, but you need to own a third product, which is the Apple TV box, to cast it to your television, and that wasn't my option, so I downloaded it on my PlayStation, and then it said, you have to stop playing this on your other device to watch it, and then I stopped playing it, I switched to something else, I turned off my phone, I deleted the app, it still told me to stop playing it on my other device, and it just did that for like 30 or 40 minutes, and then it was like, here you go. Even though fuck Apple.
Hold on. Do you realize there is an Apple TV app on your PlayStation?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. All
and
right.
that's my whole thing is I downloaded that. I started playing it on that app, and on my PlayStation it goes, stop playing it on your iPhone.
Why didn't you just try that first on the PlayStation?
Because I don't usually go straight to my PlayStation to start streaming things when I can just open my phone and go blah, 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 and then hit the cast button, which I didn't know was not an option because of shitty, dookie-ass Apple TV.
Thank you so much for that journey about how you're a three-head that doesn't know how to play a movie.
I think you were not in the right mindset to watch this movie.
I fucking hated this movie.
I think once it started playing, you'd already had your mind made up.
Here's what I look like when it started. Like 3 seconds in, I was like...
For the folks at home, he's got his arms crossed.
Arms crossed so hard.
Dead stare.
Not
enjoying it at all.
An hour and a half of that.
Yeah. Movies are hard, man. I know as you're on a movie podcast, and it can be difficult to find and click
Yeah,
play.
it's real hard how this one app just doesn't fucking work.
I know that's strange. Josh, did you have any issues playing this?
Not a single
And did you
one.
do it from your PlayStation? Did you do it from your PlayStation?
That's so weird.
I did it from my Apple TV.
So just maybe because you own 1,000 Apple products, you were actually able to watch the fucking movie. Fuck you, the ghost of Steve Jobs. God damn it. I will never use Apple TV again. I already didn't watch it with their garbage-ass fucking C series.
Yeah, that's true. Fuck
Fucking
Apple TV.
poopy-ass dick shit.
Fuck their
Morning show is great.
Fuck their streaming service too. Yeah, I mean, I do everything on Prime or Netflix or HBO, so like I don't fuck with Apple TV. So I was like, saw it on Prime and hit rent. And
Here's the thing: you search it on Prime. You search Gaia on Prime. It doesn't show you Gaia. But if you search Gaia 2021, then it shows you the movie.
that's actually true, but I typed in Gaia, I didn't see it, and then I saw related searches, and I just hit Gaia 2020, and then it showed up, and so it was about 2 clicks away from me.
Here's the thing, though: if I search the fucking movie, give me the fucking movie.
That's a very good point. Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't know why
There's
you
a
typed in
glitch there or something.
I don't know why. Like someone in the metadata fucked that up, and like you have to, for whatever reason, type in 2021 to find that. So,
My point is, I hated this movie.
yeah. Yeah, you can leave whenever you want. Actually, you don't even have to talk about it.
Well, it's spooky season.
Spooky, scary season.
It's spooky, scary season.
Spooky scary.
And we decided to watch an eco horror.
We did. Can we talk about what we didn't decide to watch?
Yeah, let's get that out of the way.
All right. So we were going to, as the A24 boys.
Yes.
The official.
We thought it was pretty obligatory and mandatory for us to watch A24's Lamb.
Yes.
When it came down to it this weekend, I think all of us were not feeling going to the movies theater, like a movie theater, and we like going to the theater when it's worth it in this pandemic.
Right.
He says no. Alex shaking his head no for the folks at home.
I just don't like being in a theater.
I don't disagree, but it depends. If it's like a
Does it not enhance your experience?
like Dune, I'm seeing in the theater. Like fuck that.
Yeah.
I just Why? It's just here's why. Why?
Big screen, big.
Yeah.
I
you can't-
own a screen.
But
Yeah,
like,
dude, it's
a difference between a television and like a fucking theater.
a room, the light on the wall encompassing the whole room, a shared
sound.
experience. And you're watching it with people, and even if
I don't want to watch it with people.
But even if you don't talk to them, it's a shared experience. You feel it vicariously. Everyone enjoying or shocked or all the moments you're experiencing together for the first time. You're watching a story unfold. There's something magic about it, and I love how
we're explaining to you the magic of movies
on our movie podcast, in which you're a co-host of.
Listen, I don't like the theater.
I don't like movies.
I don't like being in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, we know that, but basically, it's the big sound, the big light on the wall. It's the shared experience. It's
the light.
Yeah.
The light that tells stories on the wall.
That's true.
Yeah. So, anyways, we didn't want to. We were going to see A24's Lamb,
Right.
and we caught a few negative reviews that were floating around, and we were like, "Fuck, is this worth going to the theater?"
And also that A24 wasn't really. It's being marketed, yes,
yeah,
but is it?
it's a red flag. They're not pushing it that hard.
No. It's given the Saint Maud treatment, which was good, but
Yeah,
not quite marketed.
It wasn't. Yeah,
I definitely think that I saw more Saint Maud ads and trailers
Oh, really?
more so than Lamb.
here's what.
Lamb dropped the trailer and then out of nowhere it's coming out in theater. I totally expected it to come out like next year.
Yeah. No, they just kind of. They're like, have it.
There it is.
Yeah, and
Especially with the Green Knight and how like careful they were to release that
Yeah.
movie.
that was the
Green Nut, excuse me.
Yes.
Yeah, they treated this movie the opposite way they treated the Green Knight. Like they treated the Green Knight as this precious gem they wanted to strategically drop.
This uncut gem.
Oh
Yes.
man.
And this movie, they were just like, here it is, and that was a red flag for us. So we were like, you know what? Let's go with this guy.
And it didn't seem like a horror.
No, it seemed here. Okay, here's
Like
what
a
it
dark
really
comedy,
seemed like.
if anything.
Here's what it really seemed like to me. It seemed like if SNL made a digital short about a new A24 movie coming out,
Yeah.
it would be Lamb. It was like, it starts with the trailer, like violin plucks, dong, dong. They're taking in the background,
Yeah.
dong. And then it's like a kid with a lamb head. What the fuck? Visual language, A24. Dong, dong.
Animals 24.
Animals
Yeah.
24. It was like, this is a parody of an A24 movie. When
Yeah.
you watch when you rewatch it outside of like, wait, A24 is kind of bottlenecking themselves now, or pigeonholing themselves into like this art house.
Neon's laughing like
Yeah, it's our time to shine now.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like to me when I watched it back. I was like, it looks like it could be one or two funny lines away from being an SNL digital short
Agree.
from the trailer.
Yeah. I think
So we skipped it. Long story short.
long story short, and it just didn't feel like a horror. I
we
wanted to
do spooky.
I wanted to do something spooky, scary, and so we ended up watching Gaia. So let's dive into it. Alex,
into it.
I apologize that you were not a fan.
You want to kick us off, Alex?
Yeah, this has some of the worst character design in a horror movie.
I disagree.
I disagree.
Honestly, dude, like I love there's virtually no setup.
Sure.
It is their characters are who they are, and we're into it. Like
They're in the woods already.
We recognize the baddies right away, and we're off. There's no setup. There's no like she needs to go to this remote fucking jungle in fucking South Africa, and she needs to, like we don't even know where the fuck we are, and I love that about it.
Yeah.
There's a drone shot, and it's explained. There's a fucking drone in the air.
Yeah.
And then you give me an upside down drone on the forest. Fuck.
Yeah, that was
dude.
really original. I haven't seen that anywhere before.
Here we go.
Come on, man.
We're gonna be playing tennis with Alex the whole game.
But
We're going
it's
back and
it's
forth.
good. We have different.
It did open with a visual language. I think. Like
Yeah.
I think this movie. While
it made trees look like growth.
Yes.
Come on, man.
I think all other things aside, character development, dialogue, acting, all those other things, what carried this movie was the music and the good old fashioned visual language, baby.
Boom, B Jack. one of my first notes is the cinematographer is going places. I'm not sure about anybody else associated with this movie.
yeah.
I'm not sure, and that was like my first note within the first like 5 minutes of this movie. Like
Yeah.
you said, Alex said, like you'll get an idea of what the movie is in the first 5 minutes, and that was like my first impression. But as you kind of identify, like, oh, okay, this is like a low budget movie. Like you can even tell it with its special effects.
Yeah, and the effects on the
The
forest
wardrobe
people.
of the cordyceps guy that was ripped straight from The Last of Us, but not done as well as The Last of Us at all, despite being over 10 years old.
Yeah, you're talking about like the mushroom people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They literally ripped the clickers straight out and just did that.
You're not wrong about that though. He's not right. The villains in this movie, the mushroom people, like they are straight out of The Last of Us.
Oh, really? I thought
Yeah.
this was sort of like a dark origin story of Toad from the Super Mario Brothers. That's what I was.
I love that idea.
I honestly thought this was like set in like the same universe as the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Well, that's why it's called the Mushroom Kingdom, because there you go.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like in that same John Leguizamo Super Mario Brothers
It's like
universe.
Chris Pratt and
No.
Charlie
No,
Day.
that's a different
no,
cinematic
it's
universe.
Chris Pratt and
No.
Charlie Day.
Right.
John
but
Leguizamo is the only Luigi that exists.
Luigi Mario.
Luigi Mario, excuse me. Trust the fungus, dude. This is Toad Origins. Like I'm all in on this idea.
I would fucking love that. Like he's like fully human sized.
But with a big, like, fucking red and white.
So that's what the clickers look like. That's the character design from
They look almost exactly
I'll pull it
like
up. I'll
the mushroom people.
Yeah, they have. So in The Last of Us, the clickers are called clickers because the growth of the mushrooms has obscured their vision, and they use clicking noises as echolocation to find their way around.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's quite literally the same.
Oh,
exact-
wow.
The Last of Us is very fungi spore inspired.
Damn. I thought this was like a super original concept.
I wouldn't
Nope.
say I wouldn't say the conceptually the movie is, but the design of this villain for sure, or the forest spore people were definitely influenced by this. I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah, that looks the
it's
same.
like it's
It looks fucking sick though.
Yeah, no,
I thought
it's-
it looked great in the movie.
It was the first time we'd seen this kind of character on screen, but to be fair, the Last of Us series is on its way, and that's gonna have this
Ooh.
shit.
And it's
Yeah.
going to be pretty good looking.
Well,
Yeah,
but
it's gonna be amazing.
You also have to consider that's like a gigantic budget, and like for what this movie is, it's a South African horror movie.
Right, so don't you go to Party City and get the Last of Us clicker costume?
No, dude.
They look like a Scooby-Doo mummy wrapped up in gauze.
I thought it looked pretty cool.
thought it
and
looked okay.
And like I think right off the bat you can tell that this is a low budget movie just based on like the CGI and like the pollen like floating through the air. But I
Yeah.
was like, this is a creative way of telling the story though. Like I
Yeah.
liked it.
But they did it in a way where you can do low budget and make it and be minimal with it.
Yes.
So that it doesn't show how low budget it is.
Right.
And
Like,
I think
you can
they
tell-
teetered it a little bit.
You can tell at times, but it's not like, oh fuck. It's just
Yeah.
like, damn, this must have taken a lot of effort on their part to really
Yeah.
get this down. Like they don't have a fucking big budget for this. It didn't look like.
I think they knew their limitations and they used them well.
And all of the budget went to the costumes and like the props and like the fucking no, dude. At the end when she's like fucking in her deathbed essentially.
That was a good shot.
Her midsummer, like
Yeah.
her fungi midsummer.
The cheese in the back of the fridge be like,
The mushroom summer.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like your fucking vegetables after 1 week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Your fuck it, never mind. I thought that was creative, dude. I thought they did a great job. And like, you gotta love creaking trees.
True. I do
Creaking-
love creaking trees.
Creaking trees, bro. That's the shit, man. I'm always down for that.
The sound design and music carried the movie for me.
I gotta say this right off the bat, though. We did a very similar movie to this,
yeah.
Into Earth.
Into Earth. It's
Into
true.
Earth.
I gotta say though, I like this movie a lot more than I did like Into Earth.
They're so different,
They're so similar, but
conceptually similar, executed way differently.
I don't like the idea that okay, there's one thing I did like about it, and it was only because it is a true scientific fact, and it's the fact that the largest and oldest organism on Earth is a subterranean fungus that spans several continents. That is a true fact.
Fucking crazy.
Really cool.
it's 1,600 football fields long.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
1,600 football fields,
It's
dog.
It's just vibing underground.
Yeah, dude.
Just vibing.
Just let's go, dude. It's fucking Toad Origins, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But the fact that like they would be like also it's a malicious entity and it hates the other kingdoms, but not plants. It hates the animal kingdom.
Yeah.
I don't.
yeah.
It's whatever.
Yeah, I thought that was a little weird because like then there was that cheesy monologue about the Industrial Revolution. I was like, okay, this is a bit of a cliche. Where it's
little
like,
bit.
oh no, we're the Mother Nature's fighting back. It's like the happening.
It's Charles Dickens meets Nicolata Pizza.
yeah.
But I think that like that's more so the human element of this, like the human error element of this whole situation. It's that like the father that is writing this manifesto on the earth, on the mushroom that is
He's misinterpreting
that is
it.
God. Yeah, he's misinterpreting it and saying that like we need to bring this to Earth and wipe out human beings. Like I don't think that's the mushrooms'
Agenda.
necessarily, but like I don't know. That feels like him sort of forcing that.
Yeah.
Because his wife died, he wants everyone else to fucking die. I don't know.
You could be right about that. Yeah.
That's just what I'm feeling. And granted, like watching this through, I was like, man, there are a lot of fucking dream sequences in this movie.
Yeah.
It seems like a bit of a crutch, but like when you think about it towards the end, when like she has fucking mushrooms growing out of her body, like out of wounds and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, these aren't like just dreams, dude. These are trips.
Yeah. Like the fungus is in her bloodstream.
Yeah.
Right.
I love a dream or hallucination sequence because
With macro fucking
dude,
photography, dude.
well, okay. Sometimes if they're bad, they can be like, "Oh, here's another dream sequence." That's annoying. But most of the time, if the movie has like a visual language like this, it's like that's fun. There's no rules.
Yeah.
they can do these weird cranky shots and these weird like those macro shots of like the swamp macro stuff was so cool. Like that person getting out of the swamp, and I loved how stuff was always in the background.
Yes.
out of focus. I liked that was a unique take on horror where it was like there were times where they would show it raw and it'd be like, no, leave it out of focus.
Yeah.
Like, for example, the cabin fight scene.
Yes.
Terrible.
Yes.
But the
Dude,
rest of the
other
forest
fight scene,
yeah.
some of the worst choreography I've ever
Very-
seen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sound design and like it's lacking for sure. But I was saying yes to the idea of like the roots coming through the window and the doors and like
that was all cool.
like trying to go inside of her ear and shit.
Loved all that.
Loved that.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to like but then again, dude, that's the budget talking.
True.
You know what I mean? Like they can't show
Yeah.
a ton of like choreography and shit because like you see where the money is in this movie and you see where it isn't.
Yeah, it costs a lot of money to learn how to fake hit someone.
Well, I feel like maybe there was limitations on movement for the clicker people. And by the way, I obviously saw like, oh, this is The Last of Us right away, but I just now realized like, oh, they are also blind and also are attracted by sound. Like that's
straight.
That's a
Yeah.
clicker from Last of
Yeah.
Us. But whatever.
The director did a short film for Rage,
The game?
The game?
the game. Yeah,
Oh shit, that's cool.
he did like a short film.
Well, there's the game influence right
That's what I'm
there.
saying. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Maybe this was like a concept that he had for Last of Us that just wasn't necessarily picked up. I don't know.
Maybe it's like he just rebranded a Last of Us short film, like a fan film.
Maybe.
Fan film. Maybe. Yeah.
But he's definitely in the gaming community.
Okay, that makes total sense because
Yeah.
the amount of similarities just is you can't ignore. You know what I mean?
I love those little fanfare movie or fan fiction movies where it's like, oh, it's the lore, but just a different someone else's different
Yeah.
story.
Dude, the fucking
That's cool.
Dread director that did a Power Rangers, like a dark Power Rangers short film.
What?
What? I want to watch that.
That is
So
fucking.
do I.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's dark as shit.
It's like the Dark
dude.
Knight Returns before Power Rangers.
Dude, they like decapitate like the putties and shit.
Let's go.
Let's watch
Yeah,
this shit.
It's the Dread director too. It's fucking dope.
next week on There Are Too Many Movies.
We can
Power
watch it after
Rangers.
this. Yeah.
Power Rangers rated R.
Did you a couple of months ago? This is sort of on the subject of this movie, but it might have been a couple of months ago or like a year or two ago. There was some guy who started injecting psilocybin, the psychoactive ingredient from mushrooms, into his bloodstream, and he started having fungus grow inside of his veins.
And he died, obviously.
I'm not sure if he died, but like
Do you remember his name?
fucking
Joe Rogan.
nice. But like, just imagine being a doctor and going to medical school and then being like, so this guy has fungus in his veins. And you're like, there's no training to
no.
get rid of mushrooms inside someone's veins.
That's fucking crazy. Well, I find it kind of silly that like the the nomad, the fucking hippie man, is like he used to be a plant pathologist. Like I almost like they kind of infobomb that in the script or whatever. I kind of feel like I wish these hippie just one time be a cashier from a grocery store,
Right.
That just decided to up and leave. Like it's always a scientist that knows everything about.
I noticed something that the higher ups didn't want me to notice.
Exactly. Like just once, I would want you to be just an idiot.
Yeah.
So the man he injected himself with magic mushroom tea, like a blend. he
Okay.
made. And which is Sullivan, yeah. But he spent 22 days in the hospital with 8 of those days in the intensive care unit where he received treatment for multi-system organ failure. Now released. Just imagine tripping balls inside of a. Like, I wonder if he even tripped. I don't know if
That's a good point.
Like,
Well, I'm sure he must have if it's in his bloodstream, right?
I guess, right? I don't know.
His body's tripping.
Yeah, his heart's like, bruh.
So yeah, he's now released, but
His heart grows eyes.
he's
Fucking bloodborne character.
he's still being treated with a long-term regimen of antibiotic and antifungal drugs. So
I just feel like that's what the character from Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah.
That's what happened to them. Dude, one of my favorite elements. I know we're going back to like the macro photography element, and like the dream sequences. Dude, whenever she like pukes for the first time, and as soon as like she pukes on the floor, the second it touches the floor, it goes into that fucking zoom, 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 like all that
In the
macro
earth
shit
stuff.
in the earth type stuff. Oh my god, I fucking love that.
the editing was way better than In the Earth, I'll say. But I did like the macro stuff in this. Like they kept it tight.
This movie's only an hour and 36 minutes.
It felt a little longer than that to me.
It did.
I'm
Really?
sure it did to you.
Yeah.
But,
It kind of flew by to me, dude. I don't know. This is one of the
you
first
enjoyed
movies
it?
that I've watched because typically I like to watch the movies like in the morning on Sunday mornings when we do the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wake up at like 6, 7 o'clock and then like
Dad hours.
headphones.
certified dad time.
6 a.m. on Sunday.
Yeah, dude, it's my cup of joe and fucking watch the movies. But like I watched it last night pretty late.
I think context heavily influences also.
Maybe.
Because I watched it this morning and I enjoyed it, but I was a little more checked out. Sun was coming up. It wasn't like spooky, scary.
Yeah.
You know, like I really do think set and setting, like doing mushrooms, is very important.
Or if
for
Apple
your-
TV fucks you in the face.
Here's the thing, Apple TV.
Apple TV rearranges your whole fucking guts.
I'm going to be Steve Buscemi and Billy Madison for Apple TV now.
Well,
your fucking list.
Anyways, what else we got on this movie? So she's a great actress, even though she can't act. I'll say that.
You don't think she could? I thought she was good.
No.
I did not. No.
I mean, I'm biased, obviously, but nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Dude, one of the best lines in this movie, when home dude, fucking mushroom priesty boy,
Yeah.
he says she was here long before the apes started dreaming of gods.
That was sick.
I fucking love that shit, dude.
Yeah, that was sick.
Give that to me,
It had
daddy.
it had a few of those lines that were
Mushroom
like, oh,
daddy.
that's some dark poetry right there. Like,
Yeah.
I love that shit.
And then the hippie simp boy. We forgot to talk about hippie simp boy.
Yeah.
The Sun.
Yeah, the son.
Yeah.
What do we think? Did he do a good job?
I mean, he was
He didn't
whatever.
have he didn't have any lines.
He had like 3 or 4 lines.
He like
Yeah.
mumbled twice, but he was okay. I don't know.
I
He,
kinda
he
liked
was
it.
just had to be a young man. That's all he had to do.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that he was like infatuated with her, of course.
Yeah, it's like the first woman he's seen,
Yeah.
right?
He'd be
Yeah.
like, "Duh." I
Yeah.
mean, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish they delved into that a little more.
Yeah.
Like what he was going through at the time, and I think they just kind of glossed over it. I don't know.
Shout out to Winston,
Winston.
her boss.
Oh,
The guy that
That got killed at the beginning?
yeah,
promptly killed by a fucking mushroom
Just
thicky boy.
got eaten by the earth.
yeah. I love how they find him though, and then there's like the shot is like very dark background. Like they really do have like these like good poster frames in this movie.
Yep.
A lot of really good visual like post like what's the word? I don't know. Like just
Postcard
composition?
moment. I don't know.
just good, yeah, like very well composed art directed shots that
Yeah.
are like, oh, that's a poster. Where it's like after he had passed away, it cut to a shot of him where it's like the whole background was black,
and
then the tree was sticking out in front of it. It wasn't like a forest. It was just like this cool art directed little like moment.
one of my favorite ones is like it's the shot of the camera's on the ground and it's the tree and he's like part of the tree.
Yeah.
like he's just like he's like one with the trunk.
Yeah,
and, like the
yeah.
mushrooms are growing out of him. I was like, oh, that's so sick, and he's still alive, dude.
Yeah.
That was like, oh my god!
He's like, can you
bro."
please fucking kill me, man?
Yeah.
And he promptly eats an arrow. He's like,
he fucking like throatzillas that.
Yeah.
He gives it the Gok 9000.
yeah. He's like, check it out, I have no gag reflex.
Oh man, I thought that was fucking dope. I thought that was cool.
yeah. But then like her reaction was just wah. I was like, whatever.
And I want to say the last dream sequence she has, whenever the sun. What happens exactly? I don't remember how we get there.
He like tenderly caresses her or something while they're laying next to each other.
And then fucking dad is fucking to Earth. He was literally into Earth.
Yeah.
That was cool as shit, dude. That was,
Dicking the earth down.
Yeah. He's giving the earth a dicking. Yeah. He's literally fucking a fucking tree trunk. It's crazy.
that was cool.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
Do you think his wife is inside that tree?
Yes.
Oh, like, yeah, like, I think that's what's sort of implied.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whether metaphorically or literally, that's kind of like.
But like they don't reveal it.
Like, yeah, I think she's like buried there, maybe manifested inside
She's
the tree
like
or something.
one with that giant fungus now, which makes that fungus also his wife. So now he has that like romantic love for the fungus.
But also, it's kind of implied that they killed her, right? Or sacrificed her to the fungus?
No, I think they
Maybe.
just let her die.
Oh, okay.
They just let
'Cause
her
he said, like-
expire in the earth.
Okay.
Okay.
She says like, or there's this line he said where he goes, "Oh, she died for nothing if you leave now," or something. Or
Yeah.
something. But I thought maybe that was like they were trying to do something with her and I don't know, experiments or something.
Right.
But maybe I just misinterpreted that line. Either way, he fucked the earth, so that's funny.
Fuck to the earth.
Pretty
And then-
cool guy.
Yeah.
And then she decides to pass away in the cabin.
Yeah.
She's like, all
Decides-
right.
Hey, one complaint I had with this movie was like how immediately she accepted her new life in
Yeah,
the woods.
she's like, I live here now.
Yeah.
Just immediately.
Immediately. I was like,
Yeah.
why are you not just running for your life? Looking for your boss, by the way. You kind of gave up on that right away until he was dead and gone.
Yeah.
Who is
like-
this British jungle man who speaks like German or Russian or whatever the fuck they're speaking?
Yeah.
Like
South Africa? I don't
Is
know.
it-
I don't know what the dialect is. but-
Afrikaans.
To be fair, she did like start tripping almost right away because of the spores. So maybe you could argue that in here it like inhibits her judgment with captivity and maybe just whatever, all the choices she made. So you could argue that because she was infected with the spores right away.
Yeah.
They
That's
released
true.
the spores into the forest like right at the beginning of the movie, and then she stepped on a fucking
That's true.
bear trap, whatever the fuck it was. And
Dude, that deathbed shot though,
yeah, that was really cool.
that was fucking awesome. And you know they had to like they actually 3D copied actual mushrooms
That's sick.
That's cool.
that they took
like 3D scanned.
3D scanned them, molded them, and like that's how they created all of those fucking the foliage and the mushrooms that like encompass her like as she's dead, and like it covers the entire cabin too.
It's very cool.
I thought that was so fucking awesome,
I like how
man.
they did it in cuts too.
Yeah.
You saw a little bit of throbbing and growing, but it was just like cut and it's encompassed. Cut bigger. Like I love that shit.
Shouts to the costume department. That shit was sick.
Yeah,
I
that
thought
was
fucking
really cool.
awesome.
They understood the assignment, even though the assignment was a bit of homework copying from The Last of Us, but a little bit. You find things like this in The Last of Us. You'll stumble across a body that's just like,
yeah,
like
I mean,
completely encompassed by like anatomy and like
the last-
tree and spores.
yeah, Last of Us is pretty much borderline unmatched when it comes to like density of art, just in general.
Yeah, I agree. There was one thing another complaint I had in the middle of the movie when Winston was running from the forest, the shroom people. He turned and what do you know? There's someone walking and crawling backwards upside down. The
Yeah.
least efficient way to move ever. It's a horror movie, therefore, I've got to crank backwards and walk upside down.
And it was like a split second of that, and I was like, okay.
You know why? Because I can't fucking move like that.
Yeah, I mean it's just that's another trope, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like how do we make this scarier or more abnormal? Just fucking bend backwards and come at the camera crawling backwards over your head like The Exorcist, like it's been done every horror movie for the past 50 years.
Want someone to very awkwardly walk on their hands,
Yeah. Like, yeah, we're gonna do
legs in the air, walking on their hands, just like I can do it. Yeah. But
That's all. I was just like, ugh, there's that trope.
what did you guys think of the ending?
You mean the one after the title card, which you probably
Yeah.
didn't even make it to?
I didn't know
As soon as you
about
saw
that.
Gaia,
Hey,
Gaia, you
stop
fucking-
putting extra narrative behind the ending of the movie.
But the credits didn't even start though.
It was just barely after, but I
it
guarantee
had the title card and then
Okay,
I knew.
the
as soon
end.
as-
I'm going to repeat my point. Stop putting extra narrative behind the ending of the movie.
I knew as soon as like the movie wrapped up, title card Gaia. I was like, and then it came back to a shot of the city. Did you get to that?
Nope.
I knew right when it came back. I was like, Alex didn't make it here. I knew. I fucking knew it. Like, because I've been there. I've been like, thank God. And then you turn it off. You know. So
he
there
just
is.
punches his television.
I had to buy a new one.
It's. It is weird to say Gaia and then go to like this sort of epilogue, but
Yeah.
because you could have just gone to black and then come back up on the city,
Right.
Which I would have preferred. But yeah, it was before the directed by stuff. But basically, at the very end, it shows a shot of the city, which is kind of cool because it's very abnormal.
Yeah. We've been in the forest the entire time.
And it's been
there hasn't been a single modern building
Right.
this entire film. And then at the very end, it's like a shot of a cityscape.
Yeah.
It's like,
Your
oh,
neon
shit.
towers, as he described it.
Yeah, that was dope. That was a cool monologue. He fucking killed that monologue, by the way.
But it's that shot, and then the sun comes into frame with the hood on, and he like puts his mask up, and then it cuts to him going to like a burger place, like a restaurant, and he eats something, and then he gets up and leaves, and it zooms in on the food, and the food starts to mold and grow spores real quick, and then it cuts to black.
Okay.
So
I thought that was a really well done
I agree.
final sequence.
Yeah, I liked it because
It gives
implied,
him
like-
more of an arc.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it implies like he's the manifestation of whatever the fungi is.
Right.
And now he's gonna go take back Mother Nature's fighting back. You know, that whole thing.
Yeah.
So that was cool. I thought. I liked that ending a lot. Just wish they didn't break up that thing with the title card. Like
Just black and then
come up
and
on
then
city.
that.
It would be more shocking.
It would.
It would have been like, whoa,
Yeah.
from forest to neon towers.
To me, it still was pretty intriguing that they did that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the title card should have just been placed at the very end. Just
Yep.
cut to black. But I also love that like even the credits had like that pollen going over it. I thought that was a nice touch.
Yeah, that was cool.
Instead of just plain black credits.
I agree. So it had a visual language. I think it carried it through what would have been it kind of was a mediocre movie for me, but the visual language was like made it enjoyable for me. The music slapped too.
I feel like that epilogue, I forgot to mention this, that kind of reminded me of Ex Machina a little bit.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
a little
they
bit.
try
It's
to
like the
pull that-
reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They try to pull one of those.
A little bit, yeah.
I don't know. I no spoilers, man. I really fucking enjoyed it. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't regret recommending this at all. And maybe it was just set and setting that like really I was like, yep, this is fucking awesome. I really like this a lot.
Yeah,
Nice.
you were in the mood for probably spooky scare. You hit it on a Saturday night, dark
Yeah.
out. Set and setting, we say it a lot. It's very important for movies. Alex, any final thoughts on Gaia or Apple TV?
Don't use Apple TV ever.
Right.
Switch to Android. That's it.
Great. All right, boys.
Alex, do it.
Is It Cinema with Marty Scorsese?
Wow.
Nailing it.
Thanks.
Boys.
Let's go down the line.
Yeah. We have to determine whether or not this film is in fact cinema or not cinema according to the scale of Marty Scorsese's. I'll kick us off and say it is cinema, 100%. I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Chris?
I will say that it's overall a mediocre film, but the visual language and the music carries it, and I enjoyed it. It is cinema for me. It is a cinema movie. Cinema fun time.
Now, Alex?
This movie is as derivative as it gets, and it is not cinema to me.
All right. Shocker, Alex, that you thought that.
Fair enough.
Shrugs for the folks at home. He's shrugging.
Didn't enjoy it. Thought it was not very original or special.
What did Christina think?
Did not enjoy it.
Okay, well, it's 2 for 2.
Carly was like, this is stupid. I'm going to bed. She didn't
Fair
like
enough.
it at all. I was like, all right, well, fair enough. If I had played The Last of Us, if I knew about the clickers, I may have been a little swayed.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that monster, I was like, what are they trying to do?
But you
Like,
didn't get excited?
No.
Because part of me was like, it's a clicker in movie form. So I was like, oh, let's go.
Okay.
But even though it's not The Last of Us, I was like, let's see what happens.
Even if The Last of Us never came out, the head design would
Yeah.
be cool. Everything else about the makeup and costume of that looked so late 90s Halloween.
Like Spirit Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay, well, fair enough. We just have different eyes, Josh and I guess. So, 3 head, 5 head, 5 head. That's all.
I have 20/20 vision, so...
I also have 20/20 vision.
Oh,
Josh,
I have
don't know about you.
21/21 vision. That's my bad.
I just went to the eye doctor.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Dumb movie title?
Dumb movie title. I'll kick it off this week.
Go for it.
The dumb movie title for Gaia. This is where we rename the movie to something stupid. Mine is Midshroomer and Spooky Sporey.
Nice.
Spooky Sporey.
Spooky Sporey's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Do you want to go last?
Sure.
All right. I got a few. The Actual Joe Rogan Experience. Captain Planet Begins.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hippie Simp and a Fun Guy.
Nice.
Humongous Fungus Among Us.
Nice.
Nice.
Pretty
Alex?
good. The Worst of Us. Mushroom Head and Psychotropy.
Ah, nice.
All right.
Psychotropy. I like it.
Oh, I also
had
Toad Origins isn't one of yours.
Yeah.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Growth.
Nice.
Very nice.
Man, a little long, though.
All right, boys.
All right.
You guys feeling any particular one?
I like Spooky Sporey.
Okay.
Spooky Sporey.
I liked Midshroomer, but I also like Spooky Sporey.
Nice.
Spooky Sporey.
Okay. That one's good.
All right.
I like to decide it right now so I don't have to text you later and ask you and wait for you guys to respond.
Spooky Sporey.
Let's go. What else we got?
Spooky scary.
You guys want to play?
I actually expected Sporey in that
Yeah.
just now.
It's like revised immediately. All right, guys.
Oh,
I
I
got
forgot to draw a mushroom or something on this fucking thing.
shit.
Draw a big dick.
For the folks at home, we usually draw on the set. Whatever. So,
Whatever, man.
you guys want to play the new game or you want to do something else first?
No, let's play the new game.
Okay. So the idea I had for this new game is basically it's like word association.
Okay.
So I say, Martin, you say
Penis.
Okay, let's try
Oh,
one more
all right,
time.
all right.
Sorry, it's just the first thing I
Let's,
thought.
let's try one more time. It's like word association.
Yes.
For actors and directors. So I say Marty, you say
Scoresies.
Scoresies. I say Quentin, you say
Taryn Bino.
I say weak ass, you say...
bitch.
There you go.
You get the gist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do? They're gonna be more generic names. So,
Okay.
So they'll have multiple answers.
Okay.
So the competition is between you two.
Okay.
It's first to 10 points wins. It's going to be kind of fast. So I need you guys to keep track of how many has each point. It's like if you get a point,
All right.
All right, is
So-
there winners and losers brackets?
we'll figure it out.
All right.
This is the first time we're doing this. So basically, like, first person to name an actor, a last name to my first name gets a point.
Okay.
All right? I think we should do the more intense music for this one. Yeah. All right. The word association game is because we don't have a name for it yet. All right, you guys ready? And then remember, keep track of your own points because I won't be able to know.
Fucking
how many.
hell.
All right. Not on your phone. Just count to 10. It's first to 10. On your phone. All right. Tom.
Cruise.
William.
Defoe.
Shakespeare.
Okay. Shakespeare doesn't count. We're doing actors and directors.
Shakespeare in Love.
No. We're in the film genre, all right?
All right.
George.
Clooney.
George.
Clooney. Lazenby.
Carlin.
Who's that?
He was a James Bond.
Okay.
Okay, you got
No,
a point.
yeah.
3-1. Keep track. Can you be into the game,
I am
please?
prepared to lose. I feel like I'm a little league team going up against the Cowboys or something right
All
now.
right, okay.
Go Cowboy.
Let's do James.
Bond.
I'll accept
McAvoy.
it. I'll accept it. I'll accept Bond.
All right.
It's a character. It's in the film industry, whatever. We got to give him something.
No, go for it.
We're handicapping. You're buffing him, nerfing you, whatever. Melissa.
McCarthy.
Shit.
Ryan.
Gosling. That was you
That's
first.
a tie. That's a tie. Philip.
Seymour
Jenny.
Hoffman.
I'd say that's a tie too.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. That's fine.
What'd you say?
Denny.
Philip Denny.
That's my HR manager. I don't know. That's just the.
You're like, why would we know that?
I don't know. That's the first
Okay.
name that came to mind.
You guys know your scores?
4.
Okay. I just can't. see.
Tied.
Okay, great. Greg.
Kinnear.
Nice. John.
Ham.
Nice. Let's go. Mark.
Hamill.
Shit. Let's go. Lindsay.
Graham.
Nice.
Let's go. Roger.
Deacons.
Nice. Shout out to the GOAT. Jake.
Gyllenhaal. Fuck.
Jake.
I don't know any other Jakes.
I can only think of sports names. God damn it. Jake. Paul. I don't know.
I'll allow it.
No, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck him. Take him out. Let's go. Wow, it's hard to think of names, guys.
I think you should come up with a list of names before we do this.
No.
All right.
No.
Let's do. It's really hard. I'm trying to think of generic names. Jim.
Carrie.
Gaffigan. Good job.
Carrie. Julia.
Roberts.
Nice. Tom.
Hanks.
I didn't think it'd go this far, if I'm being honest. Jack.
Nicholson.
I think he beat you.
Okay.
This is close. What's 8 to what?
8,
9.
9.
All right. This may be the final round. Back against the wall.
I'm in the losers bracket. Grand finals.
The final name. One of the final names, maybe. Alex.
Trebek. Not the movie industry.
Let's do it. Let's do it. 9 to 9. Let's
All right.
go. All right.
Okay.
Ready? Final name, Josh.
Lucas.
Good game, Josh. Josh wins. Who's Josh Lucas, though?
The fucking dude from Sweet Home Alabama. He was in Hulk. He-
Yep. I remember now.
Cinema.
Alexa, who's Josh Lucas?
According to Wikipedia, Joshua Lucas Easy Dent Maurer is an American actor.
Okay.
He is best known for his roles
Alexa,
in various
stop.
films.
Just want to make sure he's real. That's all.
Nice.
Did you guys enjoy that game?
I think you should have a list of names.
Yeah.
So that it goes a little quicker.
Fuck. It's tough.
How about this? How
tough
about
to do
this?
names,
I'll host it.
Okay.
And
Try
I'll
it
pull
out.
up a list of actor names. You ready?
All right.
All right.
Just go to list of actors.
Actors.com.
Actors.com. Just make sure he can't see the iPad.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Keep track of your own points.
All right, boys. Between Chris and Alex. Will.
Forte.
Nice. Johnny.
Pemberton.
Who?
Johnny Pemberton. He's in Superstore and a couple other shows.
Okay.
Okay.
Robert.
Eggers.
I'm fucking up.
Morgan.
Freeman.
Fuck.
Robert.
Downey Jr.
Shit. I'm getting pummeled.
Anthony.
Hopkins.
Nice. Matt.
Groening.
Nice.
Christian.
Bale.
Bale.
Ty.
Al.
Franken.
Nice. Bruce.
Almighty.
Willis. Almighty. We're not doing movie titles. That could be a different game, though. Well, not really.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well, never mind.
Well, I've thought about it, and never mind.
Mark.
Hamill.
Daniel.
Day Lewis.
All right.
Ty.
Michael.
Man.
Kevin.
Bacon.
Nice.
Ben.
Affleck.
Bradley.
Cooper.
Scoop. Yeah. I almost said Scooper.
Scooper?
I was going to say Scott, and then I was like, no, that's not it. It's Cooper.
Russell.
Crow.
Brand. Yeah.
Daniel.
Day-Lewis.
Can you do the same ones in a row?
Don't do the same one. Daniel.
Radcliffe.
Nice. Sean.
William Scott. Tied
Ooh.
up. Tied up.
Nice.
8 to 8.
8-8.
Bill.
Clinton.
That's no. Murray. Bill Murray.
There you go. Nicholas.
Cage.
Nah, fuck. Too easy. Jackie.
Robinson.
What?
No.
He's a baseball player.
Jackie.
Earl Haley.
There you go.
9-9. Another down to the wire.
I was looking for Chan. Edward.
Norton.
Nice.
Shit!
Ben.
He won.
Mendelssohn.
Oh, did you win?
He won.
Fucking A, dude. Congrats to Alex.
Good game.
5-head big brain.
That was a good one.
Let it be known.
I had scissor hands when he said Edward. I was like, scissor. Oh, good job, guys.
Nice.
That was fun. That was a good game.
Got my blood pressure up.
Got my, that 9-9 tie. Got my blood.
Right.
It's better when you have a list of names, huh?
Yeah, you know. Whose idea?
Is it better
for the
when you have a
game?
list
I
of
Whose
really
idea
like
for the
that.
game?
You were very curated and prepared, Josh. I really like and appreciate
It took me
that.
one Google search.
Cool. Well, if you like our content and all the curation and preparation we do, we have a Patreon, $5 a month. Thank you for listening. See you all next week.
Thanks.
B.
Later, Toads.